Good afternoon, everybody. The Art of D-Glass here. All right. So in this video clip that I'm going to be posting today, I'm just basically going to be playing around on this sheet of paper, just different shapes that I use in my artwork, just so y'all can get an understanding. And the pencil that I'll be using today is this Nick Pro 2H mechanical pencil. Here's the lead, if you can see it. It comes out single. And I gotta say, using this pencil, I kind of like this better than using any of the pencils that I've been using before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've used several pencils, the Faber-Castells. You can't really see them because the labeling on it's kind of like smeared off from me using it over time and the residue getting into my skin. But anywho, so yeah, I'm going to be using some shapes on this sheet of paper of what I would use to form like a head or a joint. So to start off, I would start with a circle for the head. It's a little simple circle. Once I got a pretty decent circle, then I want to ask myself, which way do I want the character to be looking? Do I want the character to be looking upwards? Do I want the character to be looking downward? Do I want the character to be looking towards more of the right? Or do I want the character to be looking more towards the left? And I will use my guidelines, which would be like a T-shape. T-shape guideline, or I will do more of a curvy T-shape line to show how I will have the angle of the person looking. So, or a character, it could be a person or a character. So in this sense, I'm going to use the right side. So I'm going to curve my guideline more towards the right side of the circle. And then I'm going to have it where the character is looking this way, but one eye is going to be foreshortened compared to the other one to just give an expression. So I'm going to draw my other guideline this way. Now what I can do, I could draw another guideline as another placement for the eye, depending on how I want to do it. So if this eye is going to be smaller than this eye, then I will make the other guideline kind of like shifting a little towards the left, so you can see where, like I said before, one eye is bigger than the other. Okay, so this will be my eye guideline. Now the expression on the face, the expression of the eyes, I can make them open to exaggerate. I can make them thin to exaggerate. I can make them close, like the character's either smiling or he's just closing, or they're closing their eyes. Either way. So I decide what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it more of those glance, like they're looking at you, but they're giving you like that look. Like you said something, so they decide they're gonna give you that look, right? As an expression. Now from here, it's up to me how I also take this character. Whether I want to make it cartoony or if I want to make it serious. But if I want to give more structure to this head, now I can make some lines to show structure of the head. So I can take this side of the head and pretty much give it more of a square shape. And then on this side, I can kind of like give it more direction for like a cheekbone, depending on how I want to take it. So I would do something like this. I would curve this part right here right? And then give it a little curviness here. Because remember, you have your nose, and then however you want to do the mouth. And then this side here will be like the jaw on the other side, and I will just pretty much do it like that. So now you have the chin area. So you have the right side of the cheek, which is this connection here, and then from here to here you have your chin connection. Now from the chin up to here is like the side of the eye, where the eyebrow will be. So if I wanted to make the eyebrow here and then the eyebrow here, but on this side it would be touching more of this side. Or I could just make the eyebrow indent. Instead of making actual eyebrows, it'll be more of the skin. So if there was the lift of the eyes, it'll be more of the skin than the eyebrow. Then also, now I want to form the forehead. So what I would do then, just take this piece from here and just give it a little curve here. Or more towards that way, because you're trying to form the forehead. This is the forehead in this center. But since this character is looking this way, you have to give more definition of the forehead of the character looking towards the right. And then you just take this side over here and continue to connect it to up here to form like the shape of the head. So now you have a face. I can give this character an ear, or I can leave it as is. But for me, I'm always give my characters an ear. Just to form, just to give the head more definition, right? Okay, and then we're gonna go in and we're gonna give the inside of the ear some definition. We don't want to go too crazy with definition, but you want to make this look like an ear. Excuse the static in the background because I have the fan blowing, so you're going to hear the fan in the background. Again, try not to pay any attention to it. Okay. Now here, I can, since I got the ear all shaped out and formed, I can then go back towards the eyes and ask myself, how do I want to do these eyes? Do I want to make these eyes, the pupils big, or do I want to just make them small? Because like I said, it's all about the expression on how this character is looking. But me personally, of course, I'm going to give them small eyes, small pupils. Because it's giving you that look. Okay. And also it helps give definition more to how the character is expressing its motion by the look. Now once I have this situated, like I said, your guidelines play the most important on how your eyes are set up. Once that's situated, then you want your nose. You want to figure out how you're going to do your nose. So then I would take like a diamond shape for the nose, using this guideline here to set up the nose. Like I said, I would use a diamond shape, because if you look in the mirror and if you was to break the nose down, the nose is interesting, because like it has a diamond shape, but then it has a circle in the middle, and then you have two outer circles on the end. Me personally, I like to play around with my nose, because I like to make the nose look like a character and not so much defined as a human nose. So I like to do something like this. And then I can always go back in and then erase a part of this just to so everything is not so connected. like I said, I could do eyebrows on it. Going back to put some eyebrows. And what I try to do is I like to give my characters distinct eyebrows, because most of the time I kind of like give my characters my eyebrows because I have pretty distinct eyebrows. So whenever you're looking at my characters, you're gonna see like my eyebrows on my characters, and that's how you can know you got an art of the glass piece, because a lot of my characters have my eyebrows. So yeah. Okay, got that situated. Boom. All right. I mean, it depends. You want to add more detail, you want to put like some little other type lines in it just to give the eyes a little more detail, you could do that. Because you know the eyes, they have like the little extra line to show separation of the eye, because we have that little skin part of the eye there, up underneath the eyebrow of the eye. But I'm not gonna do all that detail. I'm just gonna put the little line here to give a little more separation. And then this here, I'm gonna give the eyes a little more character. So I'm gonna do like that. But once I clear up all these other lines that's not necessarily needed, then the picture will really start to stand out. All right. So like I would take off this piece here for the ear to give the ear more definition, so you can really see the ear. Okay. Take this piece out here. Right? Boom. See, now the ear's starting to make sense. Put this there, this there, this there. And like I said, once I erase all these guidelines, then the character face starts to open up. You start to really get more definition of the character. And then I could just do a simple line for the mouth, just to do something basic. Let's say I'm gonna slant the mouth line. Do something like that. And then just throw a little smaller line underneath, because like I said, he's not smiling, but he's not smiling, but he's not fully frowning. Do something like that. He has like this whatever look to him. And then if I want to make like a lip, I can always go and connect these two pieces to make the bottom lip. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that. And this is just pretty much showing you how to use shape to then create a face. And with that said, people, I'm gonna call this video a finish. If you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment, and yeah, the Art of the Glass is out. Peace.